Now, Zelmae, along with Ebony the waifu queen and Afro-Kami the street pharmacist, found themselves in quite a festive predicament.
Came together in the Church of Degeneracy to form casual conversation.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and please make sure you subscribe to Casual Conversation.
Santa says subscribe, so y'all gotta subscribe.
Yeah, y'all niggas just heard what AI Santa said. Y'all better subscribe to the channel.
He can't spell worth of shit, though.
Yeah.
Santa can't spell worth a day. But it's cool. He do his job well. He don't have to spell.
Yep.
That's the elf job. As long as he can read. But how y'all doing today? Everybody, hope y'all having a great day, a great casual club. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. But from the
happy corporate sales day, niggas.
Yes. Hope you bought a lot of packages during the deal. Amazon
had
you
fed thoroughly into our capitalist consumerism consortium, yo.
And they will send it by third party if they need to. They will send it by any means necessary, even if the people that do it steal. And plus, be careful because don't let anybody with a delivery truck or in garb come into your house, because that had an incident this week. And
yo, the UPS Jack boys are out and running.
Listen, ain't nobody condone that. I don't care how much you hate somebody. That was some sick shit. I ain't never seen nothing that sick.
Hey, 2025, brother. And it ain't doing nothing but getting nastier as we go on.
Every rule I ever heard is you tell the kids to go in the room and let them go. No, they said your kids gonna see this shit. That is sick.
That is.
And there's no way ain't no way that was a robbery. That was a hit. There's no way. They gave up everything to. They were like, hey, you have it.
Look here, take it, please.
Yeah, and they didn't give a fuck. Listen, I got even more trust issues now. That's great. But
that's why you gotta learn to treat everything like it's the hood, brother.
This Christmas episode starting off sucky. Why did I bring that up?
I was gonna say you're the one who chose to go that route out of the beginning. I was gonna talk about
Amazon. It was because of Amazon.
Hold on, look, we'll brighten it. Look, I got a sweet ass Luffy for Christmas, yo. That brightens it. There we go. See, we're raising the Dressrosa Luffy, brother.
See,
sunflower shirt and all.
He isn't
that much better than child murder?
Yes. It's not funny, but
Christmas is saved. Damn, ignore that first part, YouTube. I apologize. Those words weren't in the same sentence.
Merry Corpus.
Yes, Merry Corpus, folks. Merry Corpus.
You see, he got a action figure. You gonna keep it in the box?
Yeah. The fuck am I gonna open it for?
But I saw Logan Paul like Pokemon card collection, and he sold everything, and I was like, that's crazy.
You know, he actually got an advance on selling it before they put in it. He got a $2.5 million advance before the auction up for it, just for it to be in the auction. He got a $2.5 million advance on that Illustrator Pikachu card.
And then
I'm hoping the chain comes with it. I mean, the chain isn't that much in the value, but the chain's still like a couple $100,000, yo. So I mean, like,
I think the chain had to go with it, right? He gave it to the chain with him.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured. But I don't know. If you bought it and then you just got it in the slab, yo, you didn't get the fucking. They were like, no, you got to pay the extra couple $100,000 to get the chain with it. At that point, you're already paying like $7 million for a Pokemon card. You might as well just buy the chain too.
You know what I'm saying? I've been catching myself watching, especially since he's been doing behind the scenes with the wrestler. I've been finding myself watching his vlogs on Wednesdays now. But so I'll be interested. So I saw that, and then I saw he saw the Charizard he had on his impulsive show that he gave away was in the same auction. I was like, that's kind of cool at the end of the day. That's about how you feel about looking, but that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So let's get into a few topics while before we do that. How was your Christmas? I saw you got the Luffy.
regular day. Also, I got a huge ass bag of weed. You know, can't ask for too much more, brother. I woke up. I got a big old bag of weed. I got new Luffy. I got candy. I mean, what more can you ask for, brother? I didn't even have to sacrifice any small children to the corporate overlords.
Yep. Just do your thing.
I
got a projector and some.
Oh snap!
I don't mind.
You gonna watch some freaky ass shit on there, ain't you?
On the projector? It's gonna be another.
Yeah, on the projector, you freaky ass frog, nigga.
It's actually probably when I get my house. It's probably gonna go in
every Zelmae highlight, folks. Just so you know, every Zelmae highlight that you're gonna see is this nigga being a pervert.
What is the narrative of this? All of a sudden?
It's the truth. Look, did you not watch the show? Every funny moment from you is explicitly sexual, which is horrible coming from a former Sunday school teacher.
I think that made it more. You do sexual thing, it doesn't hit. I do it. It's kind of like, oh, it's interesting. That's different.
No, I make everything work. That's the difference, brother. I can be a serious pervert, yo. You know how rare it is to be a serious pervert? You're just a pervert.
This is not a good narrative to throw out.
Merry Christmas, nigga.
Afro decided the last week that Unico is gay.
Look, I was just deciding by the video evidence that was placed before me by my.
Apparently, Unico is gay and I'm a pervert.
Yep, Unico is gay and Zelmae's a pervert. And I am the most valuable, funniest, toxic, controversial cast member.
And somehow, Sunkissed is like my ex now. I don't know when it happened.
I mean, you were trying hard to get underneath her, brother.
I was just there. By the way, shout out to Karim Zentina. I hope I say your name right.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, yo.
Yeah, so shout out to that. My Christmas, like I said, all I got was clothes on a projector. I bought this chair for myself, by the way. And I bought this light that makes it look.
I mean, I can't complain. I didn't buy any of all the stuff that I got. I didn't buy any of it myself, so I'm not complaining, yo.
Yeah, but all the stuff I got personally was clothes and a projector. Well, I get some on Saturday when my sister come in, but that's that. But let's get into this lead in real quick. We got a few topics to talk about. I know we don't want everybody here too long, but we want to be here for y'all in the holidays.
As I say, we figured, yo, if we're willing to put on a Christmas show, what would the Kings of Consistency be without a Christmas show, yo? We're living the gimmick, folks. We're living the gimmick.
And next week we'll do a New Year's show. Be probably a lot shorter.
Yeah, and we might. I don't know, yo. I'm not as in the festivities as I used to be, yo.
Oh, well, we might have the same show. I just wanted y'all to get here. I gotta go to work the next day, so
I'm just saying. So you can't cut it too late, brother.
That's what I'm saying. So
we'll let you get to your freak off early on that night. Don't worry. Diddy ass nigga. This nigga Diddy Jr.
All right. This man watched AEW one good segment, and now I'm part of it now.
Yeah, so you did it to yourself.
Just Swerve and all of them did it. By the way, I'm like, why is this just running around?
Yeah,
Casanat been called in.
We don't talk about how they rehashed the Swerve. Look, just because you mentioned that, look, it is not a great look for the whole Zionist worldview that we're living with. When you have a white man and a black man come together to wrap a chain around a Jew's throat and jump him on fucking Wednesday night.
That is AEW that happened.
Yeah, that is AEW. That's not. Look, I don't even review that shit because you niggas don't watch it, yo. Niggas be like, oh, do AEW reviews. We do AEW reviews and y'all niggas don't watch them. So next time you ask, how come Friday night your only fucking reviews WWE content? Because that's the only content you guys fucking watch.
That's fair. But let's tap in real quick. Hope everybody listening with their families. Good food on your plate.
God, if you were listening with your family, I apologize.
Now let's get into the mess because the internet did not take the day off.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Clavicular.
Yeah.
The timeline is he possibly ran over a stream sniper on camera. Now, folks saying the man caught a perma-ban off kick. If that's true, we got to talk about where the line is between internet antics, real life consequence, and where the content goes too far. And
yeah,
he did not. I saw Aiden Ross, but I'm sorry, Lord, please please don't listen to streamers. They are not the brightest people in the world. He was like, they should have kept it on. I'm like, sir, how would you explain to Congress if Clavicular ran over a man?
Say his name? Clavicular
Ran over a man. He died, and he said the words, "I hope he's dead." On camera. How would they?
Yeah.
How would Kick explain that to Congress that they allow?
How do you explain that? How do you explain that to a judge? How do you explain that to freaking? How do you explain that to anyone? Like, I mean, yeah, you were. I mean, is stalking bad? Yeah, please don't stalk these streamers, folks. That's why I'm glad that, look, when we blow up, folks, please just know, if you try me, yo, I am him. And I'm perfectly and legally dangerous. So
legally.
Keyword.
It'll be always a self-defense.
Always. And I'm always gonna pop you and call the police after, so don't ever get it twisted.
I see Asmongold saying people deserve it when I'm like, yo, listen, you do not run a cyber truck over human beings and say they deserve it. Like I said, do not listen to these streams. It's so they are like outside of society. So I don't know what they like. They haven't been in society a long time. So their opinions are a little weird, different than most people who live in civilized society. Apparently, you don't keep streams on. It's their whole life is just saying the most outrageous things and getting paid for it. That's kind of like their idea. Most people can't do that. So no, you shouldn't leave internet on, and you shouldn't run people over with your cyber truck just because they're annoying.
No, that's not okay, yo. You should only run someone over if you're defending your life or the life of your loved ones, allegedly.
Now, if they run around and follow you around and do something that, and then you tell them to leave you alone, as the guy in Alabama did with the prankster, you should have left them alone. But in this case, they were just being annoying because you're annoying. Because it's kind of like the fan base you breed.
Yeah.
And it's plus he's like a young guy too. So I'm like, But
yeah, the nigga did look very old.
Yeah. By the way, I do want all the streams, all the people, as Afro said, listen, stop, because lessons need to be learned.
Bruh.
Hopefully, it's not you. At the same time, as I say, you shouldn't do it because you shouldn't do it. But lessons need to be learned as well. So
sometimes you gotta fuck around and find out, yo.
I don't agree with it, but sometimes you do. Some people are not well off in the head, and it will not be good for you. That kid in Alabama certainly what he looked like. He was one of them kids.
Yo, but that dude got popped and he went right. He's right back to trolling. So like, you get out what you put in, yo.
He ain't enough. Johnny Somali, they put that man in prison. He's still
I would say that nigga finna do a back-to-back prison term in fucking South Korea, brother.
Speaking of streams, we had Castanet. He started listing all his Naruto love, and people like something wrong with him. Somebody say he's worse than Hitler, and I'm like, y'all are. I learned this a long time ago. Batman was right. You either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain.
Long enough to see yourself become the villain, brother.
He didn't do a thing to nobody but say, hey, man, we need to think about me.
Not a nigga made too much money, bro. You make too much money, you get too on. Fucking the bigger you get, the more people hate, brother. We've known this since day one.
Yeah, and it'd be like for no reason. Like a lot of people give a reason. Here's what, like, he talked about mental health. He's a multimillionaire. But I do want to say this though.
Hey, look, as a person who's I've coined the term no empathy for billionaires, yo. But like, I mean, come on.
Like some stuff silly. Like a lot of billionaires, like they make their money off something, you just mess with them. But I don't like if Bill Gates say something good, I'm not.
And Kai's still young too. That's what people got to remember. Kai's only 25, maybe 24, yo. This nigga's still mad young. I could look, and I know we've probably said this a million times, bro. If I came into the kind of money these niggas have at the age they are now, I'd have died. I'd been dead a long time ago, brother. Drowned in an ocean of substances and huzz. Just the way it is.
My boy living like you helping herself. He going all
I
out.
would say it been something gnarly.
But I do want to say this again. Chisel done and said it. Some people so broke money all they think about, because I'm gonna tell y'all a fact. From being around people with money and being in like a poor neighborhood, but able to go to the other side and be with people with money, the people in the poor neighborhood often survive because they think money can save them. Rich people, when they get money and still miserable, they don't know where else to go. So that's why they more
likely to do with it.
So they're more likely to end it all when they be depressed than a person who's like, all I gotta do is get them some money. I gotta get to the bank.
I would say there's always hope for the disenfranchised, yo. But there's no more hope once you're at the top of the food chain, yo. You are the hope at that point. So if you lose hope at that point, there's nothing else to hope for. So why not?
Yeah.
Take that old sewer slide out.
But Clavicular, that the TikToker, right? Didn't she have I forgot her name. I saw that story, but I didn't put it up. Didn't she have like a husband got hit and she hired a hitman to get the
I don't know. That's in it.
Made it something. I
was the only recent thing I've heard. You remember they were talking about the Nickelodeon star that was homeless.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Then Cookie went and got him a hotel room. Turns out that nigga trashed the hotel room.
I'm like,
they said he destroyed that shit, yo, flipped over the fridge, had the microwave in the bathtub, fucking just all the extra addict shit that fucking mentally ill people on drugs do.
Yeah, I'm like, then he went on the internet with it and and I'm like, what you thought was gonna happen? Are you unaware? Again, it's rich people being unaware because he's been famous long time. Are you unaware that if you give a crackhead a room, what's gonna happen?
You gave him a room to do crack in, brother. That's what you did.
Try to help him out. You left him to his own devices with money in a room. He's going to trash.
I was saying, I watched, bro, and like I saw a video. Somebody like he gave a list of all. He's doing all the drugs, brother.
Yeah,
all the drugs except for the ones that would probably help with his bipolar disorder. He's doing them all.
Yeah.
So like, what did you expect?
I'm saying,
and I mean, he's in California, and we got to be honest. California, one of the most homeless-friendly states in America. Period. Point blank. The weather is nice, so like fucking, you're never gonna freeze to death. Freaking, that's why when you get down Midwest out to the East Coast and shit, homelessness is different because the winters are cold. You don't deal with that shit. Florida, California, Texas, fucking, the climate is very hospitable. The climate is very hospitable to the homeless there, so they're far more active and fucking. They got a lot more energy, brother. There's a lot more disposable income, and when people have disposable income, it makes them feel better to feel like they're helping somebody. When really, I mean, like, all you're doing is making yourself feel better. What you've really just done is contributed to an addict's addiction.
And they went in and like posted it like you're trying to get
brownie points. Yeah, we gotta stop the homeless clout chasing, bro. But see, at the same time. Like, I don't want to say that because, like, some of this, if one of these videos does lead to someone who genuinely helps somebody, that's a net positive, brother. You know what I mean? Somebody sees one of these videos and thinks, oh, I can do that. And then they do it without videotaping it, or even if they do videotape it, I guess I think it's important just for people to see that, but I do think that it's scummy. As the scum god himself, it is kind of scummy to just go out of your way to publicize helping people for the look. Am I saying that's what Cookie did it for? I hope not, but it does look that way.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought that at first anyway, that he did it for the look, but then he trashed. I'm like, okay, you just trying to get stories about you now because at this point you knew what he was gonna do, and I don't know why you pretended like you didn't.
Yeah, but hold on. He might have look. Some people really are oblivious to what like real addiction in the real world is like, yo. Like, so maybe he didn't. Maybe he thought freaking. And like I said, this is just me trying to trying to throw a bone. I'm trying to shoot him some bail because, like I said, I like to take good acts at face value if I can. I don't like to think that there's always an underhanded meaning behind any nice act that anyone, even if they're famous, does. I want to always give the benefit of the doubt that maybe it came from a good place.
I feel that. I still don't trust it, but
I was gonna say, look, and like I said when we started, it looks like you did it for the clout. It really does. It looks like you wanted people to be like, "Oh, Cookie's a good dude, yo. He saw his former castmate struggling and went out of his way to help him." Freaking, and I mean, like, it does sound good in the beginning. Like you tried to get him into treatment, you tried to get him to go to a rehab. Like that's all fine and dandy, yo. But like, maybe the camera's performative measures didn't work the way that people thought they did. Because, like I said, it does come off scummy if you don't do it right.
Yeah, but like I said, it is what it is.
I hope Tyler Chase can figure something out, bro.
I do
before he kicks the bucket.
Yeah, we do not want that.
Yeah.
But I did find the girl, the socialite, whatever, she's a socialite. Her name is Tatiana Rimley, 44. Passed away with a self-inflicted shot wound outside of a bar in San Diego. Apparently, she got convicted of trying to take out a hit on her husband. So
well,
that one I didn't know the story.
She wasn't ready for prison. Apparently, she knew she was going to go and couldn't stomach it. And don't try, get a divorce. Don't put a hit on your husband, yo. Get a fucking divorce.
Yo, what is up with
that's
today?
Like, remember when the nigga from Ghost Hunters, not the famous one, the secondary, the bald dude from the Ghost Hunters show?
Yeah.
He found out while they were filming the show that his wife tried to put a hit out on him.
This is why they filming the show is still crazy.
You literally, and they showed it later, like them filming at a haunted house. When he gets the cell phone call, the producers come out and they're like, "Yo, there's a phone call that you have to take," and freaking. He goes and he comes back and he's like, "Yo, that was a police investigator that just said my wife was trying to have me killed, and they called her."
Yeah, by the way, them lines are like leaked to the police. I don't know why y'all would ever use them.
Bro, listen. Hold on, let's stop. Look, don't go soliciting hitmen online. I was about to give people a breakdown of how if you really wanted someone killed, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, say that for the Patreon next year.
Yeah, when the Patreon hits next year, I'll tell you guys how to get away with murder. Please don't do it, though. Because it probably won't work. Because look, even if you have all the steps right on paper, you got to remember that the margin for error is death. You know what I mean? Margin for error, you guessed it, death, folks. If you want to participate in Mephistophelian activities, you got to be ready for the Mephistophelian consequences, yo.
Yeah. Let's go into some lighter news. Then we got Charlemagne the God. We talked about
a dark ass Christmas show, brother. We were talking about drug addicts and murder.
Christmas Eve was an awful day. It's a lot of just negative.
There was a lot of wild shit going on, though. That's why I looked.
Like both of these happened during Christmas Eve. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What is your holiday spirit at? What is going on?
But the holiday spirit died, brother. It was replaced with corporate greed.
And streams and interaction and social numbers.
Y'all blame the streamers.
This is what changed the episode.
We're podcasters. There's a difference.
We just stream live.
We just stream to you. We're not streamers, though.
Listen, you think I'm finna do a subathon for 24 hours?
Exactly. I was gonna say, you think you're finna get some fucking 24-hour fucking content out of me?
We're not 30. We're not 30. We can't.
Thank you. I was gonna say, niggas is in their 30s, brother. You're lucky to get the hour, 2 hours fucking a day you get out of me.
With a tad of ADHD.
You ever think you're getting 24 straight? You got it twisted.
With a tad of ADHD involved.
Yeah, I was about to say, more than a little bit of ADHD.
About 3 hours in, I'm gonna start just wandering around my house.
Well, I was gonna say, y'all niggas just gonna be bored and be like, this nigga ain't been doing nothing but goddamn. playing video games and getting high. But like, yeah, the fuck you think I was doing when I wasn't making content? Goddamn.
Like 3 hours in playing the game, you done talk the whole time and you just get tired of
I
talking.
was saying, I'm like, damn, this nigga was just quiet the whole time. Like, yeah, nigga, you get all of my I give all of my energy to the content. Please don't think that I'm as talkative in real life as I am when I'm on the show. I mean, don't get me wrong, niggas still have the conversation, but we ain't fucking
like watching a unique game
is gone when the cameras are off, folks. And if the cameras were on 24/7, they might as well be off. So don't be surprised when you get off camera energy.
Just like Nico Williams gaming stream.
Yo, shout out to Joe. I stole a trick out of his bag with the action figure, but I was trying to bring us up from the dark start.
This is a dark show. But we said we're gonna get to some good news. Charlamagne the God, $200 million is the rumor deal. I don't know who leaked the number, but if that bag is real, that changes the whole conversation. We talking legacy money.
I would say, yo, it makes this podcast shit that we're doing look a lot more lucrative long term, yo.
Yes. Like, listen, Netflix, Amazon. I'm telling you, Amazon. I will beat Charlamagne. I will find talent. We will beat Charlamagne. I tell you, listen, I'm him. You let me focus up. You see these talented people I found to put on, keep it 99.
So let this nigga walk in. He's got the eye for content creators. Amazon, tap in.
You seen I'll Be That News? You seen Ruby? You seen Purpose? You seen? I'm saying the shows that ended randomly because life happened. I can get them all back together. We can have a time. I will buy a warehouse in Austin and just like Ebony, buy everybody to come to Austin and live, and we do content in a warehouse.
Yo, the warehouse art can be disturbing, but I'm behind it, yo. So Amazon, tap in if you want a fucking overall 99 content warehouse on your fucking payroll.
I'm telling you, give me some money. We going. I
think
it's about $3,200 a month.
I'll have Zelmae doing cocaine off of strippers' asses in Mexico before the end of the first season, yo.
The border right there, dog.
That's what I was gonna say, yo. We come take this right there. Look, we'll make it a goddamn day trip, yo. It'll still be back in the States by nightfall, yo. So we ain't gotta deal with the cartel.
YouTube, it won't be on your platform. You are good.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll save that for the Patreon and the kick.
It won't be on your platform.
Yeah.
So let us live, Netflix.
We still fuck with you, YouTube. You're still the mainstay, but like until you loosen up on the TOS guidelines, yo, some content just can't be here.
If Amazon give me $50 million, it ain't gonna be the mainstay no more.
Yeah, I was gonna say it on that, yo.
Charlamagne took the Breakfast Club straight off of YouTube.
Look, if they do that, then we're gonna give them the show of me just living out my bucket list, yo, and that'll be enough. I don't know how we sell when I show up in Mexico for a donkey show. I don't know how we sell that to them, but like that shit does numbers guaranteed.
They might tell us to take that to OnlyFans, but yeah, we got you.
No, you can't be interspecies erotica isn't allowed on OnlyFans either.
One of them do it, fans.
I was gonna say I'm not sure what that might be the Patreon. That might.
I don't know if you. I don't know.
I know Patreon circumvents a lot of the random little TOS red tape that like bigger video housing platforms have, but like I don't know because there's not. Look, I'll do a Twitter series if Amazon will pay for it because you can put anything on Twitter.
You can put anything on Twitter. Unless you
there's 101 interspecies erotica videos on Twitter right now.
Unless you diss Elon Musk, you can't put that on there.
Well, I haven't dissed the South African trillionaire lately.
Larry Ellison beating you, Elon.
Trillionaire is disgusting, yo. No one person works hard enough in this lifetime, in any lifetime, to make $1 billion, let alone $1 trillion.
That's the economy of small. That's the economy of like multiple small.
That's the economy of that's the economy of multiple small nations, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got enough capital to fund a whole 3-4 countries. And why are they poor? Sir, just give one of them some money, and we'll. All right, you gave one country some money.
Yo, never forget this nigga can give everybody on the planet $1 million and still be chilling comfortably.
It used to be crazy to say because you didn't believe it, but now when you hit $1 trillion, you kind of like,
yeah.
When you hit $1 billion, you be like, no, you can't do it. Y'all just be lying. It was a joke and a meme, but now it's like shoot.
No, now it's like, yo, this nigga could possibly give $1 million. What's up? No, maybe not. 1 million times 8 billion.
If you gave $1 million to every person on Earth.
Well, here, let's just be.
How
you
much?
give $100,000 to every person on Earth.
Let's see how much it is. 333 trillion. So we can't do that. He ain't that rich.
Was that $1 million?
Yeah. So let's do.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You can't do that. You cannot do that.
Can you do 100,000?
100,000 would be. Hold on, this don't make sense. No, that's 800. Wait, how does this work? How is that more than AI? Stupid. Don't trust AI, people.
Yeah, don't trust AI, folks. Just let it make your intro videos.
Oh, 8 quadrillion. Okay, let's say 10,000. We're gonna find out how much you can get.
We're gonna find the believable one.
All right, that's 80 trillion. We can't do that either. 1,000. You can give $1,000. All right.
No, you said 8. Oh, okay. You give $1,000 to everybody on the planet. That's still crazy.
What if we do $1 million to every person?
Imagine, yo, he can give $1 to every person on the planet. That's still $8 billion.
Let's do $8 million to every person in the United States.
Too bad that nigga's South African.
That's still too much. 330 trillion.
He can give $1,000 to everybody in the United States.
Let's do 10,000.
He can give 10,000 to everybody in the United States.
3 trillion. He'll be done in about 3 years if he was just at 80 million, like 80 billion.
I would say, yo, but I've come to terms with, like, once you make like over 8 figures, yo, all your money does is multiply exponentially. Like, once you cross that 10 million mark, you're literally off to the races, yo.
You remember when people told us that if you give them more money, it'll trickle down?
Trickle down to economics was always a sham.
It did not trickle down. They got richer.
No, I was going to say it did not trickle down. It, in fact, pooled at the top.
I'm saying, it didn't trickle down at all.
That shit is a basic.
They said Elon might be third by the end of the year. The guy from the video, by the end of 2026, when they
and the fact that they're saying the Nvidia is talking about cutting back on graphics cards and shit like that, when you're like the #1 producer of technology, even weapons grade technology is a crazy thing to say.
They focus on AI, so he's trying to get to $1 trillion before Elon and Ellison.
Yeah, that's what it is. He trying to beat Elon to the multi-trillion mark.
Yeah, so if he cut back on that and focus on AI, which is the big thing for them, because I think they saying they buying who is.
I don't know how Uncle Sam's going to be like, hey, we don't feel like making missile fucking microchips anymore. I don't know. Uncle Sam's going to be like, yeah, that's fine.
NVIDIA is buying Grok with a Q.
Oh. Grok or Brock? G or B?
G-R-O-Q.
So not like Grok the Twitter AI, because that's G-R-O-K.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a language processing unit. It's a chip. So they buying another chip to improve their language processing.
Oh. Did you see Hideo Kojima said that he wanted to make a game to teach AI? He wanted to make a game specifically to help AI learn.
Just let us dumb people do it, please. Stop. No, we don't need AI.
You don't need a video. You don't need Hideo Kojima, the father of the Metal Gear series, to make AI smarter.
I don't know if they've seen that. I don't know if they
give the guy whose idea was weaponized AI the ability to weaponize AI.
If you play the games, you know why that's a horrible idea.
I was saying, I thought it was so funny that he said that. I was like, nigga, we have seen how you wrote AI, brother. We don't need that. We don't.
We up here having problems with foreigners trying to cause division in America right now.
I would say I be getting mad when I order at the Taco Bell and freaking sometimes the AI don't pick up what I'm saying right, yo, and I gotta get somebody human. So like I don't need that shit learning how to control missiles or how to manufacture metal gears, yo. Last thing we need is AI making a giant fucking walking warship body for itself. Because we gotta be honest, yo, we're not too far from mechs. We could see mechs before we die, yo.
Just
Let's be
let AI
real.
let AI make stupid thumbnails, dumb video.
I was gonna say let's keep on having to do this menial and remedial bullshit, so we don't have to worry about it. Like, come on, because Skynet could be real, folks. And look, once the AI gets that smart, it's only a matter of time before it gets freaky, and then it goes from Skynet to Skynut, and we're all cooked. Okay, so let's be easy.
We did a story on that earlier this year, by the way.
We did.
When people put AI in the 6 box in Japan.
Yo, Skynet, brother.
By the way, I saw somebody on Reddit said they asked AI which is better, a 5090 or a 4090. And I'm like, why the would you ask AI the dumbest question? Leave AI to that stupid shit so it can keep being like kind of slow. I need that.
6.7, yo.
What does 6.7 mean? Yeah.
Yo, I love informing parents when they're like, yo, what is 6.7? I'm like, well, it's a gang set in Philadelphia, popularized by the rapper Skrilla and his hit 2024 song Do 6.7.
So
Shout out Skrilla. Skrilla in my top 5 most listened to artists this year. God, what does that say about me?
Oh, speaking of, while we talking about Charlemagne and music and stuff, I love how I love how we got the F the Streets movement now. Because
yo,
Kendrick Lamar said, "Watch the party die," and I promise I have never seen so many people complain about the death of hip hop. And by the way, it's weird because they blame Kendrick and Drake for that. But I'm like, you're like, nobody want to listen to the music no more. I'm like, because they realize when they put
these niggas is cat, except for that nigga Pooh Shiesty. That nigga dropped FDO. That's just hard as hell because we know that nigga actually be popping shit. We know he ain't snitching on nobody. That nigga went to prison, did his time, got back
Atlanta
out.
Too, by the way, Kendrick named Atlanta, and that's the city.
Yeah, and think he's not even a Georgia nigga. That nigga Pooh Shiesty from Memphis.
Memphis, he's from Memphis. Memphis niggas
Murderville, brother.
Memphis people different. I know a lot of people. People say you don't go. Memphis nice. You know what the nicest city is. One of the nicest city is Chicago. Like if you go to Chicago, it's very nice.
Yeah, but never forget, fucking FPG Duck got murdered in front of the Versace store downtown Chicago. Nicest part. All the rich people. Nigga got laid down.
That's true. But at the same time,
that's all I'm saying. I think
the media hype it up there like this den of third world. I'm like, this is literally probably the prettiest.
Well, look, no, I say the media overhype shit, but then I think about all the nights that I sit around and just listen to gunshots, yo, and it's like, are they really overhyping it?
Per capita, the city I was close to was more dangerous.
Yeah. Well,
Jackson, Mississippi is not far. Like, I think they said
I'm just talking from the simple fucking goddamn middle America perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking, they know more so.
Niggas hear gunshots every week, guaranteed. At least once a week. Most times more than once a week.
So Illinois per 100,000 is 17 per 100,000, right? That's Chicago. 17 people per 100,000 are ended in Chicago. Let's go to my city, Jackson, Mississippi. Last year. Jackson, Mississippi, per 100,000, 77 over 100,000.
Yeah,
far more dangerous to walk the streets. Let's go to some cities you don't think about too. Let's go to what's Tuscaloosa?
Go for Indianapolis afterwards.
Indianapolis is .06.
Yeah.
What about Gary?
Gary's slowly dying, it is literally that.
What's Baltimore?
Well, here's the thing, the murder can't be crazy when all the people are gone.
My boy from Gary, Brian, he said they moved to like another city because they moved.
Yeah, bro. Because look, they closed down. They closed down all the factories, all the railroad companies, all that shit's closing down in central Indiana because, well, let's be honest, airplanes are the future. Freaking goddamn aircrafts. I mean, trains are always going to be a thing because they're the infrastructure. They're the infrastructure of the American way. But like, let's be honest, it's slowly becoming an antiquated system.
Yeah, my boy from Gary, he said they moved. I forgot what city he said though. He said it's about 20 miles away, but it's now like what Gary used to be. But because Gary is, y'all know who from Gary, so they gentrified. Baltimore's only at 36.
I've got cousins. I've got cousins that live in Gary and lived in Gary. Like it used to be a gnarly place, Like it used to be that place where like fucking my pops wasn't a big open carry guy, but like when we visited family in Gary, that nigga was an open carry nigga. Cause like I'd rather a nigga know, like you try me, you might get flamed.
So Baltimore's 36. St. Louis is 54. How much dangerous is Jackson?
You got to think about look, and I'm not being funny. You got to think about the large black population, brother.
Honestly, like 98% black.
Exactly. And like I said, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm always quick to make a race joke, but I wasn't even trying to be funny. Like we're hostile towards each other, We just are.
Listen, who is the highest? That's Mexico. I'm not worried about Mexico.
It's probably St. Louis,
Mississippi is tied with Louisiana.
Are we talking deaths per capita?
Per 100,000.
Okay.
Because you gotta do it because most cities don't have 100. A lot of these smaller
the city I live in barely has 100,000 people.
Like I said, Jackson, our big city, I think they have 200,000, but they have like 77 out of the 100. Like that means out of
there's just barely over under 100,000, depending on whether goddamn university's in.
Memphis is 41 per 100,000. New Orleans is 46.
Which is so gnarly. Like people, like you might think that's a small number, but if you think that's 41 deaths, violent deaths.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not natural causes. Not accidents. That is 41 out of these 100,000 people will be violently ended today.
They rate New Orleans and Memphis the highest because they don't count Jackson as a major city. But if you go off per city, it'd probably be Jackson.
Where they got St. Louis at in there? I know it's got to be somewhere up there.
I think that they had like 40. They had 50, 54. I thought
that's nasty.
Jackson being at 77 is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I grew up with my auntie. My auntie literally told me. I said, "Y'all shooting fireworks?" She said, "That ain't fireworks." That's not fireworks.
But that's the thing. You gotta teach, and it's a fucked up thing. But like I said, living in the hood, you gotta teach the kids the difference between fireworks and gunshots, They've gotta know when they've got to run and when it's okay to stay.
What's that?
Like I said, I saw my first drive-by when I was 7 years old, and got lucky and didn't get hit.
Let's see, what is the highest? Bessemer up there, dog. Bessemer is up there in crime. Bessemer is dangerous. And it ain't like just murder though. Birmingham and Bessemer is like, because they mostly like, it's just the thing is they'll rob you in like broad daylight in front of the police station. They don't care. Police just be sitting there. They don't give.
Niggas don't care no more, bro.
Alabama is like them. We talked about people getting money, how we gonna get to the bag, and we still with something negative. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, niggas.
Hope y'all have a great Christmas. We're like, we can get this money.
We don't control the news. We just talk about it, folks.
Like we all going to Austin and we're gonna have a house and we're gonna have fun and Tori's gonna film a series. But let's go talk about the highest murder rate in the country.
The future of the content house, like the deaths the violent deaths per capita in different cities in the United
because
States.
You mentioned Mexico, and I want to see who like how
yeah,
they had like the city had like the highest in the world, and then I got curious. That's on me.
Yeah, shout out to Mexico though. They got a female president, yo.
Shout out to them. How y'all feel about it? Do y'all like that?
That Mexico has a female president? I don't think we care, honestly.
I dare you to make a joke. I don't.
Wait, make a joke about what?
I don't know. Shout out to Karim. I hope I say your name right. Karim Zentina. Listen, don't be daring Afro. We on the main channel today. Wait till next week.
Wait till we're back on the regular channel to dare me to do something because I'll probably do it.
Yeah, wait next week. But
we're trying to save monetization, folks. All right.
Yes. We'll do it next week. Show back up next week on the Casual Conversation channel. By the way, if you don't know what it is, go to overall99media.org, click this, and then click this guy's picture over here, Afro coming. It'll take you straight to the Casual Conversation.
It'll take you right to Casual Conversations.
Yes. And then over there, he'll probably do your joke.
Yeah.
We're trying to save monetization.
You want to hear a funny joke? There was a black guy, a Mexican guy, and a white guy. Okay. Right. They found a genie lamp. All right. And they rubbed on the genie lamp, and the genie came out, and he said, "Since there are three of you, I will grant you all one wish." And the black guy was like, "All right, I wish that all of my black brothers and sisters were back home and happy in Africa with no problems." And the genie's like, "All right, poof, wish granted, bam, gone." Then he goes to the Mexican gentleman very much along the same lines. I wish all my people were happy and back home in freaking Mexico and goddamn wealth and prosperity. Boom, pop. There you go. And then he gets to the white guy, and the white guy's like, "You mean to tell me that all the blacks are back in Africa and all the Mexicans are back in Mexico?" And the genie goes, "Yes, that was their wishes." And the white guy goes, "I'll have a Coke."
I respect it. Speaking of, and lastly, Faze Clan.
R.I.P. brother.
All the black people just left.
Look, and here, I don't know if you saw this. I saw it just a few hours ago. Apparently, it's because Faze Banks sold a controlling interest in the company to a new owner, and that new owner was pushing for 20% of the Faze Clan members' streaming revenue, and they were all like, "Fuck that, we're leaving."
By the way, allegedly. I don't know how they expected. I don't know if they make. I don't know. Streaming, we know organizations are not profitable.
Yeah, streaming organizations have been historically not very profitable. Great idea, horrible execution multiple times around.
I don't even know if I just think it's like a money sink.
I think we'd make it.
How do you make your money back off of them? Like, truly. The problem is streamers themselves, once they get on, they're not going to want to give people money. Like, why do I need you to give me money? Why do I need you to get money? So then you got to pay for that streamer house. You got to pay for the house that they live in, usually, because it's a content house. People pay for it. And then a lot of times they're not brand friendly. Unfortunately, they just not. Because I just saw Playback just got left too, which comes at the interesting conversation after he made fun of Gilbert Arenas for like taking that big deal, which interesting. But and I love Low, by the way. Shout out Low can do his own thing. Playback probably a money sink just like that. We saw Ludwig tell us all the time it's a money sink, especially compared to money sink. Because
it's just like esports, yo.
I think you make a little bit more back on esports because you can put them in like brands. But it's still like hard to make all your money back. So I see why you want some money, but I just bought this for all this money. And then I don't like get returned because I can't get money from y'all. Have y'all got your own brand deals before I can get a brand deal for the whole team? So it gets interesting.
Yeah, the ROI for content houses doesn't look great.
Because you got so many different persons. Like if you made a deal where they only take your brands, but who gonna sign that deal? No one. So it's like
nobody.
You could have probably in 2017, 18 before Ninja got rich.
And then you've got once everyone's got different managers and shit too. Now that shit gets murky. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's
shout out to Mythic though, yo, Mythic. If you want to manage a nigga, I'm sure we're open to. I'm gonna say shout out to Mythic, yo. They manage everybody, at least YouTube wise.
AMP got an advantage in RDC because they are the owners of their own brand. So it's not like if they make money, they make money. So it's, like, it's not like I'm this dude who's like the corporate dude who runs it. Kind of like Faze was at the beginning, but then all the Faze boys kind of stopped doing it. And then they try to hire other people doing it. And then you got to make money off the other people doing it instead of you having it yourself. That's why Faze worked at first.
And that's why, but that's also seeing why how the content shit. That's why Faze Bank sold that shit though. If that is because that's what they're reporting now is that he had sold that controlling because he
like 30 million, right? And then he got all the black people. This is according to Sneeko. I didn't say this now, Faze. Sneeko said this is what he said. He said he got the bag, he came back, got the black people on, made Faze cool again, sold it for 30 million, and then watch it burn as he left.
Yeah, hey, I mean, low key, that does sound like sort of what happened, yo. The Faze resurgence, goddamn Ronaldo, fucking Silky, Max, fucking Jason, goddamn Lacey, Rage. I mean, these niggas did get Faze popping again, and
they just won the best organization award too, didn't they?
Yep. Last year, though, I thought. Or did they win it again this year?
Yeah, they won best December 6th.
They won that shit back to back then because they won last year too, I thought. Hey. Or no, maybe AMP won last year. I don't know. The streamer awards aren't real.
I don't like award shows. I always thought it was weird. I was like, if they invite me, I'd be like, I'm thankful for getting them.
Hey, I like award shows when I'm the most winningest member. Go check out the Make It Make Sense awards, folks. Shout out to all the lovely cast members and everyone who voted.
What about the cast themselves? So shout out to that. But in terms of, I don't need other people's validation. So I'm like, award shows kind of like, I appreciate y'all thinking of me though. But I'm good.
I don't need it, but it's not a bad thing to have other people's to be validated by others.
That's true. But like I said,
I don't think you have to look for it though.
You know what? If I got nominated, that's the honor. Winning don't matter to me. If I got nominated, I'm like, you recognize I've been killing it. So I appreciate that. You have recognized that I've been killing the game. So I very much appreciate it.
Not like the Young Bucks.
How you feel about the Young Bucks, though?
Feel like they're overrated.
Don't feel like they're the best.
And now they're washed. I feel like there was a time when they were, like, in ring. They might have been the best tag team. There definitely was a time where you could, like, if you said that, I wouldn't be able to argue you down. But I think that time's low-key kind of passed.
I respect that.
If I'm being honest.
That's the show. I didn't want to. We're going to keep it a little shorter today. So we just holidays. I'm glad y'all spent time with me. I see 200 people around watching from Twitter, YouTube, and everywhere else. I do appreciate all 200 y'all.
Shout out to everybody who took the time to chop it up with us on Christmas.
Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Nudie. Shout out to, I hope I say your name, Karim Zenta 551. Shout out to all y'all. By the way, shout out to my guy. He gave a. We got a few new channel members from other shows. Shout out to y'all from the sports shows. So shout out to y'all. I do appreciate everybody. I'm interested. That makes it kind of weird because I think the main shows like sports, but I'm like, we got a sports channel for that. But it could be kind of entertainment, right? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll figure out some stuff.
We'll figure it out.
I kind of got the idea what casual conversation gonna be. But I gotta figure out what everything else is gonna be because, like I said, Patreon, Spotify is where casual conversation gonna be next year. Starting next week, actually. Next week's episode is the new season of Casual Conversations. We will be on Spotify.
The return to Spotify, folks.
I think we've been off a year. Since
I think it's been about a year since we've been on Spotify. Yeah. We're making the comeback.
So we're coming back. I think it was last November we got off, so we'll be back.
Yeah, right before Ebony joined the show.
Oh, she was on a lot of
Was she?
Yeah. We had on Spotify, we had the whole sequence with July and stuff. That's when she was on the show. I don't know if she was official host yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if she was officially a member of. I don't know if Casual Conversations went from a tag team to a trio yet, but
yeah. But I hope y'all had.
You got the 2-man power trip once again for Christmas.
Yeah, so hopefully we got a new show. I'm trying to work out a new show. I'm glad you said that about new show. Yeah, we got a new show coming to the Blurred Cartel, yo. Draft day inbound, yo. We're drafting any and everything. We just gave you guys the pilot episode last week. We drafted cartoons. I took the Boondocks first round because I'm a real ass nigga. Who was the first overall pick? I didn't know.
Damn. Who was? I think the first overall pick.
It didn't.
No. It was actually I believe it was either Batman the Animated Series or SpongeBob. I was the third pick overall.
Was Ed
and I went with the Boondocks. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. We did 12 rounds. I don't think Ed and Eddie went to like round 6 or 7.
Don't watch this.
Don't watch this. I'm being honest. Wait, hold on. I think I look. Oh, I do. I have my whole draft lineup right here. I managed to walk away with the Boondocks, Family Guy, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Mucha Lucha, Rocket Power, Fairly Odd Parents, Johnny Bravo, Freakazoid, Celebrity Deathmatch, All Real Monsters, and Beavis and Butthead.
So you won.
I like to think I won.
You sound like you won.
I was say everyone else, we started it off at 10 rounds, and everybody still had and we got to like round 7 or 8 real quick, and everyone was like, "Yo, why don't we just go 12?" Because everyone had a lot more ammo than we thought they did. And by the time we had got to 12, Cam was like, "No, we're ending the show," because me and Hollywood were out here lobbying to go to 15. But draft day coming, folks. So we're still working out on what day. We're looking at maybe Monday. Maybe a Monday time slot for draft day. We're just gonna have to see how that goes with our Raw reviews and everything. But yeah,
so wrestling every day, and y'all cover all wrestling. So
yeah, we do.
And then you here on Thursday, so
yeah. I watch it, yo. I cover so much fucking wrestling now. It ain't even funny, yo. But not that day. AEW. Look, y'all want us to cover AEW shit? Go back and watch the fucking prior AEW episodes. Run those numbers up. Maybe Cam will be like, yeah, let's cover AEW. But until then, please stop bothering me on Twitter. Please stop bothering me in the Blurred Cartel fucking Facebook group. Please listen, folks. If you guys watch the AEW content, we would make it. But when we make it, you guys don't watch it. So
I already don't want to watch it. So
I was gonna say, like I said, fucking, it'd be one thing if we begrudgingly watched it and then you guys lapped it up and it did crazy views, but like we begrudgingly watch it and then y'all niggas don't even watch it. So like, but y'all watch when we cover WWE and NXT. So like, we cater to you guys. Whatever wrestling you guys are watching is what we're fucking making videos on, yo. So
yes, So if y'all want to watch AEW content, go to where from?
Go to Friday Night yo.
How many hours?
3 hours, yo.
3 hours.
That's Friday Night YERRR.
Yep. So go over there, because I know if you look at it any other way, it will not show.
Yeah, we're on the road to 10K subscribers, folks. We're almost at 9K now. We might actually cross the 9K threshold by now. I haven't checked in a little bit, but tap in. We're We're gonna tap in before we properly shill out to the WWE, because as soon as Papa H calls, we're taking the check, folks.
He gonna let you go to some AEW show?
Yeah.
Well, I saw a bunch of content creators memeing it on whoever called him a shield for who. Because I saw Weezy like, Papa H is gonna let me go to the AEW show. And then Minnie was like,
well, he wouldn't have to ever worry about letting me go to an AEW. I did just see a content creator who was like, yo, I had horrible seats at Dynamite this past Wednesday, and they had like 6 people get up and walk out before the main event. So I got to move down the front row for the main event. And I was like, damn, like, good for you for getting to, but what how bad? And then I looked back and I was like, oh, this was the show where the black guy and the white guy jumped the Jew and choked him out with a chain in front of everybody.
That's probably the part they wanted to see.
I was gonna say they left.
Listen, I'm gonna say this and we're gonna get off because you just plugged everything. Basically, we did a long plug, but make it make sense every Saturday. Just that's the one we didn't cover. And this Afro coming, but I noticed that he always put the thing people want to see like in the middle of the show.
Yep.
And the main event be something totally different. What was the main event?
Hell, I think the main event was like Pac versus I don't remember who. It was Pac versus somebody though in a Continental Classic final.
It was Bandino versus Ricochet.
Oh. Well, damn!
For the Dynamite Diamond ring. But like I said, the match. I'm sorry. That's people. By the time they get to that match, people kind of don't care no more.
Yeah, so they put the Max shit, and that means the Pac match was before that.
Yeah, so if that's no offense, I love Bandino. Ricochet can go in the ring, but I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, because Bandito came out dressed in Brody King's gear.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. People not gonna.
Yo,
that's not a main event. I'm sorry. It should have ended with Swerve and Hangman. I don't know why did you put your main event in the middle of the show?
It should have ended with Swerve and Hangman jumping. MJF is crazy.
Hey, you know how many people in middle America they could have got?
Yeah.
At this point.
Yo, I made a joke about putting the Hitler stash on Gunther, and all I got were hundreds of comments of people saying that freaking that would just make the MAGA make him a baby face for the MAGA guys.
I'm saying,
I was like, damn, yo.
He'd be like like South Dakota.
Next week though, folks, we're giving you the Epstein file coverage, yo. We ain't forget about it. We gotta stop. I didn't want to bar Christmas with any more, but just know we're gonna talk about that shit. All these nasty niggas we're doing.
By the way, I do want to say that I think it's probably gonna be more exposed, and somehow we found 100,000 more files. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start the New Year's with a bang. So I appreciate that. By the way, like I said, a new show will be announced soon. I got something cool. A video will be out on that soon. I've been making videos every day, random stuff. Tomorrow video is on. What is tomorrow video on? Let me see. But I got a lot of content. A new show is coming with Sunkist's wife, who I know at least. But we'll see how it work out because I'm trying to get the details through. But me and Sunkist will be having a show soon.
Oh, freaky ass niggas. Is that the name of the show? Freaky Ass Niggas Incorporated?
It's gonna be a more serious
Freak Nigga Inc. Inbound, folks. Freak Nigga Inc. Inbound.
So you gonna put Sunkist in it with me. Just gonna put Sunkist out of it. But tomorrow's episode is the pattern every athlete falls into with dating, because these dudes date. I just saw Ash Cash and a NFL player dating. I'm like, why do y'all date the same women? We still bringing this in 2026. All y'all date the same people. Again, watch the show. I did explain a lot, but I do appreciate y'all. Afro, any last thing before we get out of here?
No. Shout out to the couple hundred people in chat that decided to hang out with us for an hour on Christmas. Keep on keeping on. Resist, don't fall into the trap of capitalism, and remember to drink water.
Or just fully indulge in capitalism. Just know you win or you lose. There's no in between. Peace. Keep something amazing happen. I gotta end motivation. It's been a show of misery.
Yeah, this show's been all over the place, but like the
Yeah.
Kings of Consistency had to hit you with the Christmas.
Yo, Christmas Eve was wild. A bunch of negativity. Faze just like
there's a bunch of driving shucking and driving going on. So you know we had to come and give it
with a car at like 11 o'clock last night.
Yeah, I was gonna say niggas was getting ran over, god dang, right before Christmas started. So you know we had to be here.
Yeah. So, and by the way, the cruelty epidemic is out now. Clinton called for the full Epstein release. I dropped that video this week. So that video
as he should, yo. He was Bill Clinton was like, yo, I may have been there, but I was only freaking on overage hubs, yo. Ask that nigga Donnie who he was freaking on. Okay.
So let us know your thoughts on that video. I try to give everybody a perspective, but I appreciate y'all.
Sing, give me. Sing, give me. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Sing, give me. Sing, give me. Same game. Oh, yeah. Different name. All gas, no brakes, no shame. Cold hard days, feel the flame. Scumbag vibes on repeat. Neighborhood can't be beat. Casual combo, let it play. Sing, give me different days. Africami on the rise, beautiful cosplay, hypnotized, Ebony Moonbeam, wild and free, debaucherous whore, that's the key. Scumbag vibes can't escape, Zelmae, looking great. Casual combo, let it play. Saying give me different days.